everybody, I'm back again. It's Carla and I'm a bit frustrated. So in my quick little haul, I shared that I had picked up this EK Tools punch. It's a large punch of the donut. Well, nothing short of making a complete mess of my table. And I'm sorry about the glare. And performing minor surgery on this punch, I can't really get it to work. It's got the little locking mechanism, which I did, and it opens. Not sure you can see down in there. That's my frustration. It's not, apparently not opening up correctly. I couldn't even get it in to begin with. The piece of scrap paper to practice, that's about all I got with my first few inserts. Kept trying and trying, and finally, with a little bit of poking and prodding, got two. But as you could see, I had to use my scissors to pry it out. So I have damaged donuts. Is anybody else having problems with this type of punch? I've had one in the past and I let it go because it was a Halloween one I had picked up at Marshall's on clearance or something, and it never punched that well. I've never had any problem with their tools before, so I was just curious if anyone has had an issue with them. The ones that I had issues with that were designed like this were the ones that had the buttons that you could slide to make the different, had like 2 or 3 different versions of one cut. So let's try it. I'm going to try it while I'm taping. See, I can insert it now. Before I could only go about, let me do it like this. At first I could only go about that far in and it was hitting. But I did manage to get it to go all the way now. And typically I hold my punches upside down, but I'm going to push it like this. Okay. You see it's catching. I have to very carefully. But as you could see, it's made my paper quite wonky. You know, it's not a smooth cut. Now let's turn it upside down. As you can see. Now, the trick is to get the donut out. Without performing minor surgery. Because it's stuck in there. Can you even see it? I tried to use a bright color so that you can see my frustration. I think maybe you could kind of see it in there. So, took my little cutter bees and proceeded, I can see it in there. Tilt it and see if I can kind of release it in there, kind of, sort of. My scissors are closed, and I'm trying to get it to release. It's not working. Didn't pop out. No. So let me move these 2 yellow ones. That's my old ones. It is still in there. I can see it. Trying to get it to release. Is anybody else having problems with this? I'm usually not tool challenged. I can see it in there. Not sure if you guys can. It's in there. I think what the problem is because it has the sprinkles built in. Like, that would have made sense to maybe have 2 different punches. is that it's sticking in there. At least I got it so that it would actually let me get the paper fully in there to punch it. But like I said, having to perform surgery, this is not easy. The whole purpose of buying a punch over a die is that you can very quickly grab some scrap paper, stick it in, and punch it, and have your die. Or oh, okay, making some progress. Alright, I can see it's a little wonky. You can see it's been bent there. You can see where I've scratched at it a little bit on the paper, if it'll show up in the light. So I'm not happy. You can see where it didn't, and I might just be over picky now because it's being a pain. Anybody else have this punch? Anybody else having problems with this punch? What am I doing wrong? And like I said, I'm usually not tool challenged. Maybe it's a matter of running some, because you can see that's where it's getting stuck, is when those little sprinkles come through and it's not releasing the paper. Is this something that I need to return? Because you can see it totally ruined that one. Let's try it one more time. Gonna stick the paper in there all the way. I'll turn it this way so you guys can see. Get my duds gone. I've got sprinkles everywhere. Let's try this again. Alright, as you can see, the paper is stuck on there a little bit. Again, that's what it did to my paper. Can you guys see that? Alright. There's the one I punched earlier. Let's get it out of the way. Now, can you guys see it in there? Can you see the yellow paper stuck in there? Hopefully it's showing up. Again, I tried to use a bright color so that you could see it. So it is stuck. See if I can get a better angle. See it in there? Alright, back to performing surgery. Can you hear it? Try from this side. This is not easy. This is not fun. This is not crafty. There's too much time. I ain't got time for this. Okay, out popped my donut. Now, it's not quite as dented as the last one. I still see a little bit of roughness there and there, which I can smooth out. So maybe it's just a matter of working with it. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. If you have this die, if you think it's worth keeping. I know I can run aluminum foil through them sometimes. Maybe that's the case. Let me know what you guys think, and if you use it. I'd love to have your input. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.